I'm here with Football Operations Manager Daryl Wintle. We've seen a few players retire at the end of the year, Daryl, especially Campbell Coombe and Sam McInerney. Recruitment and list management's been a big thing since probably the middle of the season. Tell us a little bit about the players that have chosen to come to the club for next season.
Yeah, obviously we've had a little turnover of players, which is generally the case each year. So we got into work probably from June onwards, knowing that Campbell and Sam were likely to move on, and obviously Sam Mays with his concussion midway through the year. So midfield priorities were the biggest issue we thought we had to focus on, and luckily enough we've been able to get hold of three very good midfielders. We've got Angus Schumacher, who's come across from East Perth, who's played state football for WA. He's originally at Carlton. Very exciting player, left footer, very good around stoppage. So very pleased that he joined North Adelaide for next season. We've got Oscar Forkhead, who recently signed from the Gold Coast Suns, delisted at the end of the year. Massive runner, contest to contest player who will really excite the fans with his power out of stoppage and ability to get the ball. And Xavier Maher is the other midfielder that's come across from the Carlton's VFL program, another powerful midfielder who can accelerate out of stoppage and finds the ball a lot of the time. So they're the three main ones, and fortunately enough we've been able to get two young junior roosters back to the football club in Kelsey Ripster and James Willis, who have both came back after stints in the AFL with Western Bulldogs and Geelong. So really like what Kelsey provides to the group with his work ethic and his speed and power around their forward line. And James Willis is a powerful type that can play inside mid forward. He can take a big mark, he can kick some goals. So we're really excited what James can provide us when he hits the deck next year.
Yeah, it's really exciting. I think overall our recruitment's been really strong. We've also put more emphasis, or we try every year, but we've actually come across some ruckmen this year. Tell us a little bit about who we've got coming in.
Yeah, so we've got Alex Van Wyck from Norwood. He's an exciting young prospect. Unfortunately for Alex at his time at Norwood, they had Harry Boyd, who's the most dominant ruckman in the competition for 2 years. Alex has been in the reserves and won their best and fairest both years in the reserves. He's 203, 110 kilo young lad who played state football. So we actually come up against him 4 times this year, and he was quite dominant in the games against us at reserves level. So really excited by what Alex is going to bring to the table for us here around stoppage. And we've also picked up Brodie Fidlay, who was the captain of Sandringham Dragons in the TAC Cup, who were premiers this year, co-captain with Levi Ashcroft. They were a very powerful team. 199 centimetre, 19-year-old who's loves his football. He's got some areas that he needs to grow in, but really excited about what Brodie will bring to the program.
That's great, and we've managed to retain pretty much all the players that we wanted to retain. With the new SANFL rules with the AFL reserves teams, we haven't really been affected in any way, except for one of our players is going to have a year at Port Adelaide. Tell us a little bit more about that one.
Yeah, I think the smoke at the start about the regulation change was an unknown and a negative across the league, but from within internally we knew that most players would stay firm with their clubs, with transfer fees and the like, making it hard for players to move. So we're very happy to retain all our senior players that we wanted to. Ollie Franco is going to take up a under 21 spot with Port Adelaide, which we really support. Blaine O'Loughlin did it a couple of years ago now. He went away and he got part of an AFL program, and he came back and he played every game for us in 2024. So we see Ollie going down the same path, whether that's in 1 or 2 years' time, but full access to an AFL program, gets to train with all the star players for the next 12 months, and unfortunately he'll play against us, but if he's not selected in their SANFL league team, he'll come back and play in our reserves side as his home club, and we'll continue to work with him and provide what we need to provide at our level, and hopefully for Ollie, he can make it through the AFL. If not, we'll get a very good player back in time.
Yeah, look, it's a great opportunity for Ollie, and hopefully if he fulfills his dream, he's an AFL player. If not, he's back with us. So training at the moment, the boys have been at work probably in their second week now. How have you found it, and who's impressing you on the track?
Yeah, I think it's a bit different to back in our day when we sort of just rolled through the motions a little bit in the summer and came back and worked on your fitness. But these days, guys have come back in amazing condition. We gave them a program 5 weeks out before we got back to work, and they've all come back in magnificent shape. Time trials are as good as we've seen in our time here, so very excited that we've been able to get straight into ball work. You know, with our access here limited at Prospect to one night a week, we've been able to source an oval down at West Croydon, which doesn't have a cricket pitch, which is a great result for us when we consider we train around pitches most of the time. So it's been able to give us access to a full ground where we can start some ball movement drills and get stuck into the football stuff, which we think we need to improve on with our execution with the ball in hand.
Yeah, it's great, and special thanks to West Croydon Footy Club for their support. Also, just a quick update on our juniors and our women's program. Our juniors training out at Greenacres. We have under 14s, 16s and 18s well into training, and also our women's program. Once again, ovals are scarce, and thanks to the Paraka Football Club, one of our zone clubs, we're able to use their oval a couple of times a week. So we're managing to find grounds, but always a challenge, but that's just the way it is nowadays. Just before we let you go, we've got some great deals going with merchandise. Our new merchandise partner, ISC's come on board, so give the club a call if you need any Christmas presents. Also, a great membership deal. If you sign up before the end of December, there's a TV kindly donated by the guys at Harvey Norman at Jeps Cross, and thanks to Nick and the team out there. We really appreciate their support. So jump on now, get your membership and go in the draw to win a TV. And also Merry Christmas to everyone, and a safe and happy New Year, and hopefully we'll see you all at Prospect Oval in 2025. Thanks, Daryl.
Merry Christmas.